Hey guys, it's Rack and welcome back to Minefields. Today we have some interesting stuff going on. Uh, you can see we have a cluster of color in this sheep pen. And it's something that I want to do today is give these guys a permanent home. Because these cows, they also sort of need a home, but I'm sort of still just farming them when I'm off my off time. But I want to do is I want to show you all a couple of things that I did first, well, since our last episode, and then we'll get into making ourselves a permanent sheep farm. So the first thing I want to show you is not that hole. We'll get there. We will get there. Is the Nether. So I wanted to show you that. If you guys follow us on Minefield Guys on Facebook, you may have seen a picture that I posted of the little wood structure that I was building. It may have burned down. In retrospect, something happened there. It may not have been the best idea to build it out of wood, but it built down. So I have rebuilt it, and I've rebuilt it out of brick, which is much smarter. I have finished our nether sky, which is awesome. I'm going to probably put a cloud in here at some point, a cloud or two in white, but I think that looks really cool. It really gives, and I don't know yet what I want to do in the back wall. Originally, we were going to leave it nethery. I think I might do something to totally enclose this area. You can still see plenty of nether through the glass. So if you have any ideas for what to do on the wall between the sky and the grass, let me know, and I'll definitely consider it. And as you may know, we now have 8 people on the server instead of 4. I don't know if 2 of them have yet put out videos, but I know that Goon and Funkable have both put out their first videos. See, I built some rooms. There's now 8 of us. I don't think Pixelized Chaos or Oliver Frenchy have yet put out their first videos, but they will be coming out shortly. And what I went ahead and I did is I built a little rail cart. Let's go take it for fun. Out all the way. So if you guys have watched MrCrayfish and Albus in their video where they went and set up where we're going to do our wither battle, it was way far. What I went ahead and did is I did the dirty work, because that's what I do, of building the rail line from our nether prep station all the way out to where the nether portal is that will take us to the eventual arena. Look at all these power rails I needed to get up this hill. So here we have our portal. So I just wanted to show you the guys this. I'm going to head back now, so I don't need you to watch twice. So I'll cut right here, and I'll be right back as soon as I get back to base. Alright, we've made it back. In the last episode, I gave you guys a challenge to try and figure out what was going on in this room below. And I guess we're going to give the victory to the Maze V2. He said he thinks it's going to be a room with 15 holes. Could be either a trap for villagers or a sheep farm for each color. So it's not quite sheep farm for each color. However, it is where we're going to be storing our wool. As you can see, I've got it laid out. And what we're going to do now is, first we're going to just dump some stuff in the chest over here. What we're going to do now is the floor to this room. I had some ideas for the floor, but I figured out, I think I know exactly what I want to do. Let's grab ourselves, I need at least 15 of each wool. So let me go ahead and grab that. As you can see, I have not been spending my spare time idly doing nothing. I have been gathering wool, I've been digging out holes. I built that nether rail. Took a decent amount of time to set up because, a lot of it was over open area, and being the OCD one that I am, instead of just leaving it or whatever, I completely, instead of going around it, I just went right through it. So let's go ahead and work on our floor. I tried to stick a little bit to the rainbow, but because there's 15 colors plus white 16, it was a little difficult. So I sort of fudged it, where I stuck pink in there. It probably could have gone in there. There's a lot of ways where we could have done this, but I was happy with it. So let's dig out the floor. The floor is going to be colorful. So let's dig this out really quick. You know what? I'm going to just cut real quick. I'll be back when I finish digging out the floor. Alright, we've dug out our room. And now it's time to get working. I don't know how well this is going to work, but we're going to give it a shot. Let's go. Oh, this is going to get a little bit tedious, but we shall prevail. Hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing here. Let's go. The heck with that. Okay. We've got pattern 1 down. If I did my math correctly, and I hope that I did because I hate when I don't, we should be able to complete a total of 15 patterns and the room will be complete, which is really awesome. So I figured that, ooh, I don't like the way that lines up, but I don't think I have a choice. I think it's gonna have to line up like that. Hopefully going forward it will look better than that, because that is a little bit ugly. See that? I do the math right, that it's gonna fit in the room, but I don't do the math right as in terms of will anything awkward line up. I'm hoping that's the last time that will happen. It should be, but ooh. Oh, is that correct? Yes, that's correct. It's gonna be an interesting pattern to say the least. We may do some tweaks later on if we realize that it's really not working, but I think this is gonna be nice. I don't know. It would be easier if I could hold a longer hotbar. Okay, so once we get, that's not going there. Once we get this wool room done, we're going to move the sheep to their permanent home. Permanent home is not, it's not like we're trekking far. It's close. It's just on where that part of jungle where we cleared. I figured that I want my stuff close because I'm going to be using it on a regular basis. It's not like you know, I'm going to banishing my sheep to Never Never Land and never go, because colored wool is like one of the best ways to customize stuff, to add some flavor, especially with the new carpets coming out. I'm very excited for those. I think they really add such potential. Ooh, look at these colors, the way they mesh. It really adds a lot of potential to the game. You could do like so much with because it just sits on top. Like, can you imagine instead of having to have a 2 deep floor because you want wool, you can have a 1 deep floor and just a layer of carpet over it. Like it's gonna be just phenomenal for building, I think. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you guys will disagree, but I would love to hear your thoughts on the new carpets, because I think that they really have the potential to be almost game changing in terms of, you know, design of rooms and buildings. Part of me was worried that I'm really messing this up. So yeah, so I want to hear your thoughts on that, guys. And then probably in the next episode, or maybe I'll wait one more. We're gonna go and we're gonna check out what the new guys are up to specifically, but also just what the other guys on the server are up to. I haven't seen Juicy on in a while. I know he mentioned that he will be back. He's not gone for good. It's just he's had a lot of stuff going on, because I know we haven't seen him in a while, and some of us are starting to get worried. We miss him. He's fun. So, and I know Cray's been making some really good progress on his Cray Cave. I've been helping him out a bit. I totally borked something. That doesn't make sense. No. Okay, we borked it. Okay, I'm gonna fix this because God knows it needs fixing. 9. Yes, this should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So yeah, something's wrong. So I'm gonna cut here for a minute. I'm gonna fix this room, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, we have finished. It looks a little crazy. There's good, actually. Speaking of him, but this is actually the center point right here. This red wool, and if you actually look, going out from the center point this way in a spiral, we have all 15 colors. White not included. White's going in its own special area over here for now. Let's put these wools back. But we've got our floor complete, which is a little crazy. The ceiling, I think I'm gonna make a little bit more ordered. The room is already chaotic enough with the way that it ended up. Let me just put all these away. I'm going to be carrying around all this different multicolored wood for our next project. And I do have plans eventually for beyond the walls in here. I don't want to give them away until I figure out how I'm going to do it. But I do have some plans, which is going to be nice. So let's head up and figure out exactly where we're going to put our sheep. Oh, I left all my stuff down in there, huh? Man, this room really... Oof. For now, I'm going to keep it, but I may have to do something with the pattern floor. I actually have an idea that may work better than this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to the corners. Okay. Yeah, we'll have to see about this. We're going to... My interior decorator, also known as my wife, may not approve of the abrasions to your eyes that will be suffered by looking at that pattern. I didn't really think it through. I was like, oh, if I spiral out, it'll be awesome. But we'll see. So I think we're going to put our sheep over here. I cleared out a lot of this area. As you can see, I've even dug out under here. I wanted to light this part of the jungle on fire and just see what would happen, but I think it may just burn down everything. So I'm probably not going to do it for now at least, but that may change in the future. One of the things I wanted to do with my sheep farm is I want to put it into the ground. Let's get all you guys. I want it in the ground. I don't want it floating. I don't want it up in the air. Originally I was going to do something with a floating area, but I think just the way the animals behave, where they just glitch through stuff, having them sort of indented into the ground seems to be the safest way to keep them where I want them. So let's go ahead and let's dig out a nice size pen for them. I don't want to get too close to the sand there. Let's dig out a nice size pen. The reason that I'm digging out so much is I'm going to have a lot of sheep, and I don't think that I'm going to keep them separated right now. There's Goon asking about our nether problems, because we've had those problems in the past. Let's just tell him we had those issues in the past. Alright, let's get to work. Let's dig out layer number 2. What I'm going to do for now is going to be a simple little design, because I've always been, one of my problems with sheep farms and cow farms, sheep farms specifically, you sort of want your sheep farm to be functional, because unlike your cows, okay, or your chicken that you can just kill every once in a while, you want, like for me, I shear my sheep constantly. So when they're not accessible, it's really pain. And for now, I'm just gonna have one big pen of color, sort of like the floor in my wool room. So just gotta have them big enough that you can breed them all, so you can sort of have enough of each color that you can tell what's going on. Oh, it's gonna be so dark though. All right. Almost done. It's getting nighttime, and I'm of course knocking out all the torches here. Okay. Alright, we've got this part all taken care of. Let's take out the cobble, because as you know, sheep need grass, because they need to be able to eat the grass to grow their wool back. Okay, that really doesn't matter. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to line the bottom with less wood than I have, or more wood than I have rather. Let's put you here. Let's take our axe to here, because I hope this isn't a pain. Yeah, let's put birch on the bottom, and spruce on top. I think that'll look nice. This may have to change, and I'm gonna have to definitely go inside and get some more wood. But for now, we're gonna just see what it looks like. We got at least 2 sides done, which is great. so I actually don't need that much more. And let's see, if I go like this, what it's going to look like. So I think it's going to look nice. I'm excited for this. I very rarely work with logs. I'm more of a plank guy usually. As you can see from my house and my stairs over there, all my buildings are generally with stairs, but I feel like for this, I sort of see, I think that, yeah, that looks nice. That does look nice. I think for this, I really don't have a choice. Or not choice, I have a choice obviously, but I really think I wanted something a little different for this, just because it's like, it's for the animals, you know, it's like, it's sort of outdoors. I don't need to know exactly, you know, it doesn't have to be this massive man-made structure. It could sort of take the nature part and stick it in there, which is cool. Let's go inside. Let's go grab some more wood. I've not just been shearing sheep this whole time. I've been killing a lot of things in the nether. Take a look at all those blaze rods. I've been doing a lot of work like that. I'm going to have some more birch. Beautiful. I knew I had. You can go away. Oh, I dyed all those sheep, which took a while to make sure I got every color. And the nether building, it didn't take very long, but I was so torn on what I wanted to do with it that I'm still gonna redecorate it now. Some bookcases, some picture frames. Look at all these sheep, they're so cute. Look how cute you guys are. I want to talk to you a little bit about. Oh, right here, I just auto pulsed some bone meal into some potatoes when I was trying to make some food. Nothing major. One day I'll show you exactly what I did there, even though I'm sure most of you can guess already. Alright, come here. Oh, that was so stupid. I didn't grab any more spruce while I was down there. For sure gonna need a little bit more. Alright, let's finish off the birch. Beautiful. Oh, 11. How dumb am I? Yeah, of course I am. While we're here, let's grab this. And let's go down one last time, grab our spruce, and I'll be right back. Alright, we've finished that off. And now let's get to a little bit more of what I want to do. By the way, for those of you who have not been using the new shift functions for building, that was the wrong thing I built, but the right idea. It's really fantastic. Let's make that many planks. And of those, let's take half of them. No, let's take a quarter of them. Turn them into sticks. Let's take those sticks into some fences. I have 31. It's not going to be enough, but for now it's okay. That's fine. It's not near the center. And let's fence it off at the top. Now, the fence at the top is not to keep the sheep in, because you see it's already recessed 2, but to keep stuff from falling in there. Like creepers, which love to fall into my buildings. They tend to do that all the time, because they're so nice. Alright. Good. Stick the rest of these. Let's make even more. Should be plenty. And let's finish off the outside. I think this looks really nice. I really do. I'll leave that open for now. Here we go. Okay. Okay. We are in good shape. There's only one problem now, and that is, how do I get those sheep into this pen? So that is the problem that we're going to tackle next. Before we get to that, let us do one more thing really quick. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Some more sticks. I guess I need more than one. Ooh. Let's make at least 2 gates. You know what? Let's make 4 gates. Okay, 4 gates. Let's put one over here. I usually hate gates, but because the animals won't be in the way, alright buddy. It'll be way less of an issue than normal. Let's put one here. Let's stick one on this side. And let's stick one on this side. Okay. So normally, they're pain, but not today. And in fact, what we're going to do is a little bit crazy. I don't know if it's really going to work out. Gonna break our contraption. Thank God I have good shovel right now. Gonna dig underneath the sheep. We're gonna give them away to our new home. How we do that is with a piece of wheat. So let's see if this will work, if they will really follow for a single piece of wheat. Okay, there seems to be some troubles. Let's dig them out, shall we? Okay. Here we are, guys. This way. Come on. Follow me. Come on. Here we go. This way. Good sheepies. Look at all the good sheeps. Look how good you guys are. Into your new home. Put that there for now. Let's go get some more. Alright, so I'm going to cut really quick. I'm going to gather up as many of these little dudes as we can. Hopefully get them all. And I'll be right back. Alright guys, we've successfully herded the sheep. And now I can reclaim this little area in front of my house, which is actually quite nice. It was getting a little cramped out here. This wheat farm's going away in, within the next, I'd say within the next 2 or 3 episodes. I've got wheat farms in my water domes. I've just been using them because I've really been pushing hard on the cow breeding, because I am trying to complete that challenge about the cooked steak in the chests. I only have one problem. Guys, people keep coming to my base and stealing my cooked beef because they're hungry. They know I'm like, they're like, oh, you got a lot of food. Let me come. I'm just going to grab some. Is that alright? I'm like, I guess. So, that's why that challenge has been taking so long. But yeah, so sheep are over. The pathway you can see is filled in. I'm going to have to fix this up later. And where's our last gate? I don't know where it went, so we'll make a new one. But we gotta light this up. We're gonna have some major problems. Let's go there and there. Let's go here. Let's go here. Because God knows I don't want any creepers or anything spawning in here. The reason we put up the fences is to avoid that. Alright. A couple down in the middle. I hate doing that usually. It sort of kills the look, the natural look. Like torches, like, I don't know. I want to build some sort of lamp. I'm not sure what I'm going to do for lighting, and I do have some ideas here what I want to do. I do plan on having some sort of transport system for the wool from out here down to the chest room. I don't know how to do it quite yet. I have some ideas in mind. I'm going to run it by Cray because he is the redstone genius of the server, at least to my knowledge at this point. I don't know, maybe some of these new guys are really good with redstone, I don't know. But of the people that I know, Cray's really good with redstone, so I'm going to ask him to help me out for all the... See, this is all that random stuff you always see in his videos and me helping him out. This is why, so I can call in this favor, how to make this whatever I'm gonna make awesome. So that's gonna be in a future episode. I'm probably gonna fill this lake in at some point. Take down that. Probably move these cows somewhere. Open up this front area. And I'm not sure yet what I want to do with it, but it's a big open area. I should do something awesome with it. I don't know yet what, but it's gonna be good. So if you have any suggestions for what to do there, let me know. If you want me to go ahead in the next episode and visit some of the other guys' houses, see the progress everyone's making, because everyone's really starting to make some nice progress. The crate cave is coming along great. Now this has actually been putting a lot of work into the lab, so that will be really fun to take a look at. I have finished off the tower for pretty much the tower. A couple things still to do there, but I really like the way the lava flows that I've added are doing it. So yeah, I'd love to hear from you guys. Let me know what you want to think. I think this episode is getting really long because I haven't really been paying attention. So we're probably going to call it a day here. It's raining and dreary and nighttime anyway. But I'd like to thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you follow me, check me out on Facebook and Twitter. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed already, I encourage you to do so. More content always on the way. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.